So, what exactly is a 10x vibe coder? And more importantly, how do you become one? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and dive deep into the playbook of a professional AI developer who somehow builds and maintains a whole portfolio of apps completely by himself.
I mean, just think about that for a second. You see a slick, complex app, and you just assume, right, a whole team must have built it. So how in the world can one person possibly manage an entire portfolio of them? Honestly, it sounds physically impossible.
And here it is, the big reveal, right up front. The secret sauce, the magic ingredient that makes it all work, is artificial intelligence. AI is the force multiplier that completely changes the game and makes this whole solo developer thing a reality. Okay, so if AI is the how, then the next question has to be, what are the actual tools? What's in the toolbox? Let's break down the core kit that powers this kind of hyper-productive workflow. Now, this is a really key insight, and it's where a lot of us might go wrong. We tend to think we need to pick one tool and just master it. But the pro move? It's not about choosing one at all. It's about using two of the best tools, in this case, Claude Code and Cursor, together, like a team. And you can see that division of labor right here. Think of Claude Code as your big picture architect, your creative director. It's amazing for sketching out the whole structure and getting all those tricky UI and design details just right. But then, you've got Cursor. That's your specialist, your master technician. You call in Cursor when you've got a super complex bug to squash or you need to plan something really intricate, step by step. They're not competitors, they're partners. All right, so you've got your tools, but just having the tools doesn't make you a master craftsman, right? It's all about how you use them. So let's get into what are being called pro-level vibe hacks. These are the little tricks that will absolutely level up your AI coding game. Okay, listen up, because this might be the single most important habit you can possibly develop. Seriously. Before you ask the AI to spit out a single line of code, you have to give it time to think. Putting it in what's called plan mode forces it to just pause. It has to map out a strategy first and show you its plan before it jumps into writing code. And why is it so critical? Well, how does a 20% boost in quality sound? At a minimum, just by taking that one extra moment to let it plan, you get this huge leap in the quality of the final output. It's a tiny step with a massive payoff. Fewer errors, better logic, the whole deal. All right, here's a real insider tip, a little secret handshake for all you Claude Code users. You ready? Just type the word UltraThink into your prompt. That's it. It's like a secret command that tells the model, hey, think extra hard about this one. And apparently it gets used in something like 90% of prompts because, well, it just works. Better results, no downside. It's an easy win. But look, you can have all the cool keywords and tools in the world. But if you give the AI vague instructions, you're going to get vague results. It's really that simple. The most underrated hack of all is just being ridiculously, painfully, wonderfully detailed in your prompts. So what does detailed even mean in practice? I mean, look at this real-world example. This isn't just, hey, make a loading animation. No way. This is, okay, first I want it to say searching, and I want that text to shimmer. Then, after exactly 1 second, have it drop down. Then I want the text to change to analyzing. See what I mean? You're not just a coder anymore. You're a director, and you're giving the AI a shot-by-shot script. Okay, so your next thought is probably, who has time to type all that out? And that's the secret. You don't type it, you talk it. Using a dictation tool lets you speak those super complex, detailed instructions out loud, way faster than you could ever type. It's a total game changer for efficiency. All right, let's talk about debugging, because that can be a real pain. Here's a super cool trick. In Claude Code, you can tell the AI to run your server as a background task. Now, what that means is the AI is literally watching the server logs in real time. So the second an error pops up, bam! It already has all the context it needs to start debugging. No more frantic copy-pasting of error messages. It's amazing. Want to give your AI a superpower? You can connect it to external brains, basically. These are sometimes called MCPs, or Master Control Programs. The two you really need to know about are, first, Context 7, which is like giving the AI a direct line to all the latest tech manuals and docs. And second, Superbase, which lets the AI handle all your back-end stuff, like setting up the whole project, the databases, even the security rules. Huge time saver. Now, one of the biggest downsides of working all by yourself is, well, you're alone. You don't have that second pair of eyes, that teammate who can look over your code and spot your mistakes. That's a huge loss. Or is it? This is where AI code reviewers become your secret weapon. For around $40 a month, you can get a tool that plugs right into your GitHub account. And what it does is, it basically acts like a senior developer on your team. Every single time you push new code, the AI reviews it for you. It's looking for bugs, security holes, performance problems. It's like having an always-on expert teammate, which is just incredible peace of mind.
Okay, so we've gone through the tools, we've covered the pro-level hacks, now let's talk about you. How do you actually get started on this path?
So if you're sitting there thinking, okay, I'm in, I want to do this. What's step one? Where do you begin? Now, the advice here might actually surprise you. It's don't start with the Pro Tools. Don't just jump right into Claude and Cursor. The better approach is to start on a simpler, more beginner-friendly platform first. The goal is to just learn the fundamentals of how to talk to an AI, how to write good prompts. Once you feel like you're hitting the ceiling of that simpler tool, that's when you know you're ready to graduate to the big leagues. And that really brings us to the big picture here, the final thought. As the AI gets better and better at actually writing the code, the human's job starts to change. It becomes less about remembering syntax and more about having great ideas, having good taste, and being a good director. So the question I want to leave you with is, in a world where AI can write the code, what's going to be your unique vibe? What's the human skill that you bring to the table?